Today we're working on the Exocet, trying to take the old gas tank out and put the new fuel cell in. Fuel cells are definitely safer for any type of racing. They don't break as easy as the old one will, so we want to make sure and be as safe as possible while doing dumb stuff. That's the motto. So this is our new Speedmaster fuel cell. We chose it because it was the only one that had welded on tabs to attach it to the car. For the rest of them, I think you're just supposed to strap it on or make your own tabs, and we thought it would be simpler. But of course, everything with this car has to be a battle, and the universal fuel cell and the universal fuel pump do not work together. The hole on the fuel cell where you normally put the pump is too big on this particular version for the fuel pump we got. So we're gonna have to machine a new hole that's the right size in the top of this thing, and then use the cover that came with the cell to cover this middle hole. Just an annoying additional step that we shouldn't have to make, but we do. Again, luckily we have the tools to do it. So then this is the trunk that we have to figure out how to mount above the fuel cell once we get that in, and then of course we're gonna have to drill a hole where we'll put fuel in.
Don't bother giving us a picture of it on there.
That is the one kind of big bummer with this thing, is there's almost no information on how to put it together. Their website is not worthless, but about as close as you get to being worthless for something like this complicated and expensive. So it's just kind of figure it out yourself. So there's not going to be enough room between the top of the fuel cell and the top of the trunk to fit in the fuel pump if we mount it like this. So we're going to have to figure out how to mount it under.
We're gonna have to make our own trunk mounts, so it's up high enough.
We have to basically cut a new hole here because the new fuel pump is a smaller hole size and different bolt pattern than the supposed universal hole in the center of the fuel cell. So the tank is too big to fit in the clamps of the machine, so then you have to put in a fixture plate and drill and tap holes that will then bolt the tank into those. Then the tank will be locked down and we can machine the holes for the new fuel pump. Do you think OSHA approves of holding the thing you're machining in the machine while you're machining it?
No, I don't think OSHA's gonna like that. See if our calculations are anywhere near close. Yep, they're in the right spot.
All right, we got the holes drilled so we can mount the new fuel pump. But before we can mount the fuel cell into the car, we have to build some brackets to hold it in place, since the Exocet frame itself was only drilled for the stock for the tank, and our fuel cell mounting points are different. So the idea here is to take two about 2-foot sections of angle aluminum, drill a couple sets of holes, one to bolt the bracket to the Exocet frame and the other to bolt the fuel cell to the bracket. We did also get our passenger seat brackets welded in, thanks to our buddy Jake Nuttall for doing that. That was awesome. We got a special delivery, the radiator fan. We had to order a new one because the one we had in there this whole time didn't run. The question is, will this fit? That is the big excitement for the day, so let's find out. So we went for the double fan to keep it extra cool. Probably a little overkill for now, but if we ever decide to turbo it, this is what we'll need. Looks really good. That was upside down. All right, take two. It does. Yay! This whole project has been one headache after the other, and we thought 50-50 chance if it works or not, and it does. So we don't have enough washers to fit between the fan and the radiator, so I'm going to drill out these 1/4-inch nuts to act as spacers in between it. Tight in there, but it does fit. I guess I can't say it works. We haven't plugged it in yet. So we just need a connector for the wires to wire in the fan to test if it even works. We need to just attach our little cover to hide all these wires, mount the trunk, and that's pretty much it. Then we'd be good to go.
Yay! We got the fan to work!
There's a win. We'll
Yay!
take it.
We'll take the win!
We need all the wins we can get. Fuel cell is in. Just gotta wire it up and hopefully it works. Should be fine though. Then we gotta figure out the trunk.
All right, it's time we get this thing fired up. Let's throw some gas in it, connect all the fuel lines. That was actually really straightforward, not too bad at all. Wire up the pump, red to red, black to black. Really deceivingly easy. What could possibly go wrong?
Well, go ahead and put the ground wire on. See the gas leaking anywhere?
It makes noise. That's a good sign. Red to red, black to black. Connected the lines. We're good to go.
You ain't feeling good.
Of course, it was too easy. Everything went together smooth and now it doesn't start.
Yeah, we really don't have much. Well, it's going over the pickup. Yeah, it's over the pickup.
The fuel pump turns on for sure. We're getting a spark for sure. I don't know.
I just have to circulate to get air out of the lines too.
Right.
It's not getting enough fuel, I think.